Now, Mr. Martell Holt, if you are going to clear it up, clear it all up. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.
Chit Chat with QT was killing.
Chit Chat with QT for all of this tea.
What's up, cuties? Thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. Let's get into Mr. Martell Holt and react to what he had to say in his live on yesterday. Now, Martell was doing what Martell seems that he does best, and I'm not going to discredit him, child, but he was out with his children riding ATVs. And Mr. Man was mad about the news that broke, national news, this week when it comes to what happened in regards to him disciplining the children and all of that. Martell said that he has never abused his kids. He said that, yes, he spanked his kids before, but he hasn't in a while. He said that both he and Mel cannot spank the children because of the allegations from 2022. But he's mad at the bloggers, and he said that he's tired of being discredited. Now, he said that going forward, he will be responding to everything and clearing everything up. And that's my issue. If you're going to clear up everything, clear up everything. Because he has a way of not mentioning at all the audio of Arionne Curry stating that he wanted her to release Revenge P on Mel. That's what we want you to clear up, Martell. You know, you said you're a man, you this great man, and a great man would not have done that. And if Arionne Curry was lying, which we know that she wasn't, thanks to a whole lot that's been revealed, then you need to come out and clear that up and say that she was lying, that she did that all on her own. And you cannot believe that good mom, like you called her before, would even say anything like that. Martell talked about the children. He said that he is the one that drives to their school and have lunch with them, and he goes to their practices and all of that. He is the one that registered Milani in school, and he took pride in being over their education and athletics. And look, for me, this is to any parent. You do not get an award for being a good parent. You're supposed to. You created them. Now, I will give him a little credit. He made sure to keep pointing out his 5 children. So we know that a blogger recently came out and said that there is questions when it comes to Sugar Mama. And it seems like to me, coming from the great dad, there are no questions when it comes to that baby. And I hope at least that, hell, everything will stop when it comes to the children. But Martell said that he sees why some men throw in the towel because of the treatment that they receive when they're just trying to be a good dad. He said he's not going to do that no way, no how. And I was just sitting here thinking, I don't think that that's what Mel wanted ever. As we all know, in the beginning when they were divorced, she didn't want full custody. She was happy with joint custody. This is before the courts got involved. This is before Martell went for full custody. So there's no reason for you to throw in the towel, Martell. But what you could have thrown the towel in for was all the shenanigans that's gone on over the years. But Mr. Man said he's the one that's been abused, child. And that's why he went to Tasha K. Then he said, well, I could see why my wife was upset and this or that. Yeah, because you stole $17,000. That's why she was upset. And Mel's reaction was one of, I would think, any woman would have when, damn, you already took everything as far as the furnishings of the home and the children's beds and all of that. And then you're going to take the money too? No. But this is what tripped me out. Mr. Man said that he's tired of seeing single women. What? You made Mel a single woman. You made her a single mom. And you've also done the same thing with Arionne Curry. So how are you tired of seeing it when you are, sir, a part of the problem? You are in that number. Men that's made women single moms. I just don't get that at all. But let's get into Arionne Curry. She wants things cleared up when it comes to her daughter allegedly bullying the Eminem kids. Martell didn't clear it up. He got his ass right on off that live. But Arionne Curry, the same thing that I'm saying when it comes to Martell Holt is the same thing that I'm going to say to you. We're not going to address the lies about your daughter until you address everything that you've done. See, it would be nice for me if you would take some accountability for the actions that you've done, for the pain that you've caused. And I'm not even talking about sleeping with Martell. I'm talking about the attacks that you were relentless about when it comes to Melody Cherie. That's what we want. Address that. Address, Arionne, you being on audio saying that Martell wanted you to release Revenge P. Address that. Clear that up. I think that people will look at the both of them, maybe, possibly, I don't know, in a different light had they not try to come out here and act like the victim for a woman that's only fought back. That's what she's done to me. That's against Martell. She really pays Arionne dust. But if the need arises, she will do that. And she did. I'm talking about Mel. Just that when Arionne Curry said, taunting, we out with our 5 kids. At that time, she didn't even acknowledge her own daughter, which would have made it 6. But ma'am, those are not your kids. So that was taunting. That could be seen as bullying. You are not Martell's wife, and you are not a stepmother to those children. But you knew exactly what you was doing. You told Mel, nah, we out. I'll address you later, after she came out in response to something that you said. So it's the audacity for me. Martell wants Mel held accountable. He wants Carlos to ask the right questions to Mel and not him. He said that he's hurt. And look, you've caused a lot of hurt, sir. A lot. And that's what I would like to be addressed. So yeah, if he's going to come out here and clear things up going forward, I would think he would really, really want to attempt to clear up the words that came out of Arionne Curry's mouth. But he, skips on past that, as well as Arionne Curry. So the only thing that I was happy of as far as seeing that live, excuse me, was him acknowledging Sugar Mama. Because it's wrong what's been going on out here in these streets. And that is a child. That's a child. I, for one, I don't talk about little Miles Morales. He's a child. I don't talk about Paris. Now, if Paris is bullying, that's a different story. And I will address that. But that's really up to her mama. If Paris allegedly was bullying, I think that she got it from her mama. She was sitting in the vicinity of Arionne Curry when she was live, countless times, talking about where Martell's tongue has been, talking about everything. Paris was right there in that home with Arionne. Sometimes she would even come on the lives, you know. And if she's doing it, she get it from her mama. That's just my thoughts. But anyway, if you guys did not hear the audio of Mr. Martell, child, the victim, he's been abused. Take a listen, and I'll be back at the end with a little more commentary.
But listen. Some of y'all probably heard, some of y'all haven't, but it's like I gotta start addressing certain things when it presents itself. You know, I haven't seen anything, I haven't heard too much, but you know, I get phone calls about what's going on in social media in terms of me being those allegations from 2022, even to present day. You know, I like to be transparent about stuff. Have I ever abused my children? No. Have I ever spanked my kids? Yes. But I haven't spanked them in quite some time, you know. But I just hate that this narrative is going around, and you know, bloggers picking things up, and you know, certain people trying to destroy me. But it's not going to happen though. You know, I'm not going to allow it to happen. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, so yeah, it's court ordered that Melody and myself, we can't spank the children because of like the first allegations. Wait, was this 2022? All the kids. So what, 2022, you know, allegations came out, but this is like at the end of like COVID and things like that. And I'm just gonna talk freely because I'm tired of all this stuff talking about I'm being abusive and stuff like that. Go up there, sweetheart. In terms of me being abused, so I gotta start addressing things. Again, have I ever abused my children? No. Have I ever abused anyone? No. Again. God. Hold on, I'll be up there in a minute, y'all. I might need to just get off this RZR and let them ride this thing. I'll get out in a moment. Y'all need to take a break. Yeah, the girls are sweet. Yeah, they out here riding these RZRs and can't drive. You know how you women are, y'all can't drive. Yes, I said that. Oh, but listen, yeah. So I've heard that a couple bloggers they riding these RZRs and can't drive. You know how you women are, y'all can't drive. Yes, I said that. Oh, but listen, yeah. So I've heard that a couple bloggers they Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry about that. A phone call and it just messed up everything. Come, Mary, that'll be up there. Go up there with Mariah. Ask Mariah. I'll turn it on for you. I don't know how to go. Go ask her. Hey, listen, real quick, y'all. Go up there, son. So listen, I hear that court documents out for like 2022, some of that nature. It was allegations of child abuse, right? All the way to DHR being called and stuff like that from the kids' mom. It was allegations. So I need you guys to understand when people file a motion, anybody can file a motion. So it's just allegations, okay? And every time I came out victorious on that. So again, I've never been abusive to my my children. Never been abusive toward a woman. Guys, I got my children, okay? All 5 of them. 7 days on, 7 days off. Good ass father. I'm tired of it being discredited. I'm tired of people acting as if I'm not a great father. I've been a great father since day 1. I have 5 children I take great care of. So I'm telling you, when people go against good fathers, they should be ashamed of themselves. And I'm gonna say it. It's not a lot of us out there. And the way the certain women try to handle us as a man, I see why that some men throw in the towel. I see the reason men throw that white towel in, like, you know what? Fuck it. I see why. I'm trying my best not to even get there, because I love my kids so fucking much. So fucking much. I do so much for them. You know what? When I do my 7 days, I don't fucking have babysitters. My kids be with me. Fucking 7 days. Do you get... I get up, wake my kids up at 6 o'clock. I do my girls' hair. Get them breakfast. I drive 25 minutes to get them to school every morning. I go eat lunch with them. I make sure they get to practice. Hold on, Lonnie. Stay up there. I make sure my kids get the practice that I signed them up for. I signed them up for baseball. I signed them up for tennis. I signed them up for arts. I signed them up. I just got my little 4-year-old Milani. I just got her into school. I registered, and they picked her to get into school. I did that. I'm over education. I'm over athletics. I'm over all of that. So it's like I don't want nobody playing with the things that I do. Because I'm not gonna lie, being a parent is difficult. Being a parent of 5 is difficult. And then me being a man, but I'm not tripping because I'm doing this. My kids, my responsibility, so I'm doing it. No complaints. I don't complain that I gotta commute a total of 1.5 hours, 2 hours when my kids are with me, when I'm taking them to school, when I'm taking them to practice. All that shit I got over on their mom's side of of town. I got them over there, but I'm over education, I'm over sports, so I can move them wherever I wanted to move them to. But no, I kept them over there on that side of town. I don't complain. I handle my business. And then for all this stuff, you know when the TV show about to come back on, stupid ass allegations come out, right? Talking about abuse. No. How the hell did I just become abusive just because we got a divorce? Like, what the fuck? No. Martell ain't became abusive. Like, don't y'all get things twisted because y'all see certain things on the TV show when I get upset, because I am a man. And I do get bothered. I will raise my voice. Like, to me, there's nothing wrong with that. But don't hit a woman. Don't be abusive to your children. Period. So, I don't know any bloggers on here right now, but again, like, y'all check. I know somebody, like, check with your sources and stuff like that before you start talking about somebody being abusive. Call my people so we can talk and we can sit down and talk in terms of somebody being abusive. Never been abusive. I've been abused by my ex. I mean, y'all saw that, so that's why I wanted to. That's why I went to Tasha K a while back and put that out. Let y'all know that no, I got hit, but it's okay. You know, men, we because we do stupid shit, so we do get hit sometimes by a woman. It's cool. I'll accept that. Hold on. Yep, and I appreciate those good men who are out there doing it all. I appreciate them, men. But you know what? It's not a lot of us out there. I get tired of seeing all these single women out here making it seem like it's cute. And like right now, I feel like my children's mom trying to get full custody from me. I'm like, why? Like, I was taking my kids to school, yesterday. I was taking them to school yesterday. It was about 7:15, 7:20. And I'm just thinking, like, look at all the stuff that I've done, and it's only 7:20. And look at all that I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Being a great father. but somebody want to say that you're abusing your children. I mean, want to put out to the public that you're abusing your children. Because we go to court. To me, guys, listen. If a person ain't in jail, when DHR comes and say, we ain't find nothing, we talk to the source and there's nothing, that person should be held accountable. That person should be held accountable. Do you understand me? Y'all need to stop fucking with that person trying to handle a good-ass father, a 5. So with that being said, again, Mahogany Meeks, whatever your name is, listen. You know what allegations are. You know when you go to court and somebody's forced to drop something. Mahogany, talking about the court documents don't lie. I'm up here telling you right now. You know what allegations are? That's what allegations are. Somebody following a motion saying something for people like you. For people like you to believe it. And then when you go to court, they forcing to drop the shit. So if you go look at the court documents, look at all that shit. What you talking about, the court documents? Look at it. You read all them court documents. Have I ever been accused of? Yeah, I've been accused of it. Yes. From a person who's trying to get a fucking storyline. Now, Mahogany, before you say anything else, you go read. Go get educated. And stop playing with me. All y'all, stop playing with me. Yeah, it's all been dropped. Yes, she dropped it. The person who filed the motion dropped it. She was forced to drop it. Go look at all them documents. She hasn't been victorious in court and filed 4 fucking motions on me. Okay, 4 motions on me. Talking about abuse. Took my son to the doctor. Said I punched him. Said I hit him 25 times. I don't know if y'all know me, but Martell, I was benching about 465 at the time, right? And I'm like, man, I said, if I hit anybody 25 times with anything, it's going to be a mark on there. Hold on, I get up in a moment. If you hit somebody 25 times with anything, it'll be a mark. I'm like, why would you say something like that? And no mark, no. I never put a mark on any of my children. And I know I'm just ranting because it's like all this shit just hurting me. I've always taken pride in being a father. Always taken pride in being a father. And it's just in me. You know, it's just in me. In terms of being a great father. And it's just me sitting back and trying not to say nothing. Y'all know I've been on social media for some months. Just chilling. And next thing you know, all this stupid shit that's happening. So I'm going to start addressing it every single time. But I want you guys, the blogs, if you got Martell, go up there, son. You be going up there. My son. So, no, my kids having a good time. They just want me to get up this RZR, but they doing stuff up there, you know? They doing stuff up there. But, you guys, y'all start holding all these other people who's lying. That other person who's lying. I mean, I hate it, but hold them accountable. Y'all ask the right questions. Carlos King, too. Yes, ask her the right questions. When we get on that stage, ask the right questions to her instead of trying to ask the right questions to me. Because I'm tired of all this. I'm tired of all of Martell is an abusive man. No. I'm tired of that. Martell is not an abusive person. Y'all have never seen me hit anybody. But y'all see Martell being hit. Martell never abuses children. Never. And never will. Never will. And with that being said, it is what it is. I'm about to enjoy my 5 children. Because if I was an abusive person, my kids wouldn't be with me right now. Do y'all get it? They wouldn't be with me 7 days on, 7 days off. To a man. Where they do that at? Don't play with me.
So there you have it, guys. Now, here are my final thoughts when it comes to Martell being a good dad. Martell, you also have to be a good man, period. And we talked about this in Let Loose Lounge, but for me, I think if you want to be a good man, that's in totality, father will be included in that, then I think it's time for you to come out here and address everything and just man up and say, you know what, there's a lot of things that I've done. There's a lot of things that I've said towards my ex-wife that just wasn't cool. And I would like for the both of us to start over on a clean slate. I'm going to take this opportunity to apologize to my ex-wife for the things that the young lady that I've been involved with for a decade has said. I'm going to take responsibility for that. I think I may have been the reason why she said and done the things to my ex-wife all of these years. And I hope that something in Mel, my ex-wife, would forgive me. And then we can both just move on. So that's what I think that needs to be done with Mr. Martell. Not continuing to try to paint her in a negative light. You have to understand, sir, that a lot of things that Mel has done was in defense of a lot of things that you have done. A lot of things that Arionne has done. And you can't expect her just to take the high road as long as it benefits you. You cannot expect that. Because if so, then you need to take it as well. Drive up to the nearest exit on your way, driving your kids to or back to school. Take the nearest exit and take accountability for everything. Clear up everything, Martell. I'm going to say, like I told you guys before, I don't hate none of these people. I don't know them. But we have been following this as far as on Love and Marriage Huntsville as well as social media. And there's a whole lot that's been done and said. And conveniently, Martell will skip over a lot. That's not right. Start to repair your image properly, sir, for your children. Mr. Good Dad. Start there. And then I think a lot of this negative press and talks and conversations will most likely stop. But you have to take accountability. Anyway, guys, that's my thoughts. Please make sure to drop down in the comments. Let me know yours. Also, before you go, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT.